I'm Peter Wells, CEO of Wells & Co, and the great-great-grandson of our founder, Charles Wells, who set up the business in 1876. As we're approaching our 150th anniversary, I think it reflects on the ability of the business to adapt, to look at all of the challenges that we're facing over the time and use a level of creativity and flexibility to be able to adapt to the challenges. Looking ahead, I think all of that history gives us the permission to continue to use the creativity to ensure that we are around for another 150 years and are known for being progressive and innovative and great providers of hospitality. Clearly, the business, when it was founded in 1876, I mean that's the key date which we're celebrating this year. And then the other really big event was in 1976 when we got the license to brew Red Stripe, and that was the catalyst to move from the original brewery that Charles Wells founded to the new, basically it's got to 1 million hectolitre brewery in Queen's Park in Bedford. And then in 1995, we launched our first pub in France, the Bombardier in Paris. And then in 2020, we moved into our new brewery, Brewpoint in Bedford, which is a craft brewery, 30,000 hectolitre brewery. I think it's an acknowledgement that great hospitality is not a short-term concept. It is a view, an understanding, a philosophy that ensures that we have been around for 150 years. And that really requires us to continue to stay close to our customers and our consumers, because we have with regards to the customers, we have a pub estate of 130 leased and tenanted businesses with fantastic entrepreneurial operators running those pubs, and we continue to support them now and in the future to make sure that they are as relevant today, tomorrow, in 150 years' time. We also acknowledge that trends constantly change, consumers' tastes constantly change, their behaviour constantly changes, and so we run a lot of research consistently, continuously, to make sure that we can really understand what it is they are after, to continue to adapt, innovate, and provide the best possible service and offer we can going forward. One of the strengths of the business has always been our ability to focus on running a number of different business models, really, and that we believe that wider portfolio gives us a balanced opportunity across a number of different areas. We don't have all of our eggs in one basket, basically. France has always provided a great return on investment. We were early in terms of running English pubs and providing English hospitality, which the French have absolutely loved over all of those years. So looking forward, we intend to continue to do more of the same. It gives us an opportunity when times are tough, as they are now, to have a choice of where we put our capital investment, and then move it from the UK into France if necessary, or back again. Yeah, it gives us that flexibility, having businesses across France and the UK. The impact of the rising costs is of course extremely painful, and we all feel that pub operators are carrying more than our fair share of the burden, and we will continue to do what we can to join together as an industry to encourage the government to listen to us, to really understand the pain that we're feeling and the threat to the industry if they continue with this frame of mind. So for us, though, we know it's out of our direct control, and therefore we have to do what we can to ensure that we win share within a tough marketplace. that really means that we have to have the very best people running our pubs, both in terms of our managed pubs, but also our leased and tenanted businesses. And I'm really proud of the work that's going on in both of those areas, and the conversations I have with our pub operators within the leased and tenanted side continue to amaze me with the creativity, innovation and resilience that they show. And also within our managed pubs, it's the way that our managers and their teams are really responding to all of the training that we're putting in to make sure that they truly understand the steps they need to take to provide that great service and consistently provide a great offer. Without that, we would really struggle. But actually, we're seeing good sales growth at the moment because of that investment. We continue to balance the cost pressures whilst investing in the pubs, because we know that is absolutely critical to providing a great place for our consumers, our customers, to come into our pubs. They will only go where they know they're guaranteed a great service, great experience, great offer. And so we continue to invest in the market research, invest in the training of our people to make sure they can deliver that great experience. Everything comes down to that. And that really is proven from all of the research that we do, constantly asking our customers what they want. And we're seeing more and more. It's been really funneled into two key areas. People either want to go to a pub to be entertained, or they want to go to a pub to be comforted. So those are two key drivers where we have acknowledged and recognised that we need to provide the offer that matches both of those two key areas, that creates the right experience for our customers coming into our pubs. And so really, in terms of the costs, I firmly believe that we need to continue to invest in the research, continue to find out what our customers want, and then make sure we're able to deliver that, whether it's introducing more electronic darts or shuffleboards, or more events, more live music, more quizzes, or providing a menu that really kind of reminds them of that comforting meal they had with their grandmothers 20 years ago. And that's really what we do to make sure that we're able to continue to prosper and strive and win share within a tricky market. Driving growth has come from a number of different areas. In the past few years, it has been in France, and we've continued to invest in the pubs over there. We're up to 19 pubs now in France. However, to be fair, it's been pretty tough in the last year, particularly on the back of, I think it's now 6 prime ministers within the last few months, basically, which creates a level of uncertainty and an impact on consumer confidence. So we continue to invest in making sure that we are the best pubs on the circuit within the towns we operate in. Looking ahead, we continue to invest in creating the right experience, create the right activities for people to come in and make sure that they can be well entertained within our pubs. So whether that's, as I say, more live music, more entertainment, more electronic darts, more shuffleboard, whatever it is, we will continue to create a great offer for our customers to really give them a reason to leave their sofas and come into our pubs. We decided to invest through analysis, through a understanding of the insight in each pub, and we then create the offer that is appropriate to that pub, to the area, to the local demographic, to the local consumer set. So, and that might be an array of different things within different pubs, from more quizzes, more entertainment, more live music. In some pubs where it's appropriate, we will invest in new electronic darts and in shuffleboard and other interactive gaming concepts. Within our industry, people are everything to the success of a business in hospitality. So we've all seen the cases where you can take an average operator and put them into a great pub, and it becomes an average pub within about 3 months. And you can take a great operator and put them into an average pub, and it becomes a great pub in about a year. So people are absolutely fundamental to creating the environment and the experience that brings customers into a pub. And that's not a new concept. That is a concept that's been going on in hospitality for hundreds, probably thousands of years. We always talk about the idea of if you're welcoming, interested, and interesting, there's a strong probability you will be really successful in hospitality. We invest a lot of money in training to make sure that our teams really have that at the focus of every day when they come into work, that they really understand the importance of hospitality. So and of being kind of welcoming, interested, and interesting. So they are fundamental to driving a successful business. Look ahead to the next 10 to 20 years, Wells & Co. Would hopefully be known for its continued innovation, progressiveness, ability to adapt, to respond to the current climate, and ultimately to thrive. And fundamentally, we have a number of businesses which really do sit within the heart of their communities. And we need to do more than that. It's easy to say that you are in the heart of your communities. Pubs have always been there. But actually, to be able to measure the difference you make, the statement we want to be known for is our ability to make our communities better. The 150th celebration is an acknowledgement of the successful past that we've had and the ability to be able to adapt to a number of different crises over all of those years, because that's the nature of society, of the world. It is a reflection on our fundamental purpose, which is to make sure that we are around in 150 years. So it is a reflection that we're a business who think over the long term, but actually understand that in order to survive and thrive, we have to be able to adapt. We have to be able to review the constant changing trends of our customer base, the changing behaviours in whatever market we operate in, and provide the best possible hospitality we can to those customers. And if we continue to do that, we continue to have the confidence and bravery to adapt and change, then we will certainly be around for my great grandchildren to be sitting here talking to your great grandchildren. This year, really, I see as an opportunity to reset the business, to take a pause and to reflect on where we want to be over the next 20 years. Because we have the most exciting opportunity about to land on our doorstep in Bedford, right in our hometown. So just before Christmas, the government announced they approved the planning permission for the new Universal theme park coming into Bedford. I still smile when I think about that. It's crazy. Bedford has forever been a town that's bypassed by the A1 and M1, basically. And this is going to create a transformative opportunity for the town and also, hopefully, for our business. So we need to do everything we can to be in a position to maximise that opportunity and really to make sure that we're able to be a key part of delivering that new hospitality world to the whole of this area.